I'm Tiffany Henyard of Dalton, Illinois.
This video will look at how to pronounce Chicago and Illinois.
Illinois.
Hey there, besties. We got to talk. So, Jedediah had a live last night. I briefly spoke about it on my live stream this morning. I'm recording this on Memorial Actual Day. Salute to the veterans, all the military personnel. Thank you for your service. Rest in peace to those who are no longer here. Jedediah was doing the show last night. We mentioned it again this morning when we were speaking with Paul. Shout out to Paul and thank you for everything that you did for us today. Where Jedediah was talking about the potential that over the 4 years that Big Tiff would be mayor, she potentially will have made $1.8 million. This is the live stream where he was doing those calculations. Later on during the live stream, though, he has Big Tiff on tape speaking with regard to the Tiffany Cares Foundation, which is not in good standing from what I understand right now, child. There's a lot going on. So let's go ahead and listen to his live stream.
Because we don't want her to get another dime out of the people of Thornton Township and out of the people of Dalton unless they re-elect her. Lord have mercy.
Child, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm not even trying to be rude, but that would not even surprise me at this point.
Thought of it. If y'all re-elect Tiffany, I am done. But I want you guys to do me a favor and make sure y'all work on that. Get that out. Do we have the video? And just like last time, I told y'all, while people telling y'all we're not doing real work, also exclusively delivered to you all here. Let me tell y'all one of the reasons why y'all should make sure she doesn't get this raise. Because she already lied face value on Roland Martin and made a fool out of y'all and said she had nothing to do with the Tiffany Cares Foundation. Well, this is a video obtained exclusively here on the TMZ of Advocacy.
Come on, TMZ of Advocacy. But with regard to the Roland Martin show, we found out per Paul, if I'm not mistaken, that she decided to ditch the daggone board meeting, trustee meeting that she was required to be at in order to be on Roland Martin, running off at the mouth. We saw it. Then went on to Angela Yee, not saying that she had a meeting scheduled, but went on to that platform. And thereafter hasn't really spoken to anyone since. Not one iota, not one word. She wouldn't call back Roland with his questions, his investigative work after she done already came on there in front of hundred thousands of people. Now she won't call him back. Now she won't call Angela Yee back. Not that Angela was calling. She won't call back any of the media news outlets. And then she sits up here and tries to tear down any of the media that come through. This is the part of the reality show, Big Tiff. Because I believe personally that she's living in a reality show. And she thinks that she's competing with Real Housewives of insert city name. And she's number one. But she didn't want the attention of the FBI, I'm sure. But let's go ahead and hear it. Come on, Jed.
Investigate and advocate. And in case you haven't caught it, I'm going to put it up on the video now. That organization that she had nothing to do with, then tell me this. Why was she testifying about it? And why did she say this?
In September of this year, I founded the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, a non-for-profit organization whose mission is to find meaningful relief for people dealing with all types of cancer. Our goal is to provide resources and services for cancer patients as they fight for their lives, whether it's wigs, prosthetics, or treatments, reduction of prescription drugs for options, support groups, or utility and rental assistance. That is our focus.
Hold on. She over here trying to force out a tear. Is that Aunt in the back, y'all? On the back left-hand side next to Keith. Well, not next to Keith, but right behind Keith. Is that Ann? Sheesh. What is going on? What is this even about? The first words out of her mouth have contradicted other words that came right out of her damn mouth.
What is the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation?
You said it's not affiliated with you at all?
Correct.
Well, what is it?
So someone made up a foundation. They named it after me, and they like my work that I do in the community, and it's called Tiffany Henyard Cares. So we all went.
But they weren't registered. Have you contacted them and told them you can't use my name improperly?
Well, my lawyer's handling a lot of that stuff, so all I can tell you is that I'm not the one on anything. That's the only thing I can tell you right now. So I'm just trying to answer to the.
So you're saying there's a foundation that's not registered, but it has nothing to do with you?
Correct. That's true.
Okay.
That's
so you're not aware of any of the work that they've done, money that they've raised, anything along those lines?
Correct.
Okay.
In September of this year, I founded the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation.
Is there anything else left to be said?
Bueller.
Is there anything else left to be said? The words are coming out of your mouth. Or Big Tiff, are you going to say that that's not really you? Child, you got people around here talking about they're me and they want me to take my own picture down because that's them when it ain't them and it's me. Child, everybody crazy.
Non-for-profit organization.
A non-for-profit.
Is to find meaningful relief for people dealing with all types of cancer. Our goal is to provide resources and services for cancer patients as they fight for their lives, whether it's wigs, prosthetics.
Girl, good night. Pick a bed and go to sleep.
Or treatments, reduction of prescription drugs for options, support groups, or utility and rental assistance. That is our focus.
Move the governor's number for me. Play that video one more time.
I think the governor's information is up here so that people can contact him to get him to sign that bill, which Paul was speaking about earlier, which is where they're trying to, allegedly, Big Tiff and company, allegedly are trying to give themselves raises in the fiscal budget for 2024-2025.
Something I want to pause and see if I can pay attention to, but make sure they can still hear me. Thank you, producer.
You gonna point out Ann?
Damn, I can't even do it. Pause.
In September.
Pause. Look at that. Right flank. Who that is back there?
Mm-hmm.
Who was that? Oh my God, he look like a. Is that Tales from the Crypt?
Yeah. Honestly, at first I thought it was Lori Lightfoot, and then I saw down here with the jeans on, he looking bad. Whenever this was, he was looking bad then, child.
Oh no, that ain't Tales from the Crypt. That's Andrew Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
And sitting right next to her.
Sitting next to him, it looked like the dude from The Wire, the tall, dark-skinned guy. Rest in peace to that man. Can't think of his name. But that's who I thought that was also.
Who was that?
Who is it? Stan?
Who he look like?
Stan, the dude from The Wire.
I don't know who he look like. But all I know is he looking at them numbers. He trying to figure out what he gonna steal from next. Look at him. Y'all see the numbers? He trying to figure out what he gonna steal. She over there crying. She gonna be using them same tears at the courthouse. But this the thing that I want y'all to listen to me about. Why is Keith Freeman still working there?
Good question.
Amazing intelligence. And I know for a fact they are not talking to Keith Freeman. They don't like him. They don't want him around. People scared to take documents for him. They be patting his chest when he talk. They on Keith Freeman's ass. That man literally is unwanted. And he can't come back over here because we can't help him with nothing. He can't give us no information we don't want. But y'all, I'm telling you, Stan Brown too, but I'm telling y'all for a fact, I know it for a fact. They like, what the hell you still doing? That man refused to resign.
Well, even if he didn't refuse to resign, she should be requesting and demanding and commanding his resignation because of the look of impropriety, which is the same thing that she should be doing with Ann. But we already know that that's not going to happen because it is like the Carter over here, in my opinion.
What happened? Huh? Don't nobody know nothing? Come on now, everybody don't speak at once.
It's like the Carter over here.
Leave me. Get the fuck out.
Just like in New Jack City, everybody played a role, because this makes no sense whatsoever to at least not have that man resign his seat. He's freaking indicted for bankruptcy fraud, lying about money, but you're going to leave him to be in charge of money. Child, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. And that would at least maybe have saved Big Tiff to not look so bad in the eyes of everything else, even though it's all bad. But you could maybe do something to try to redeem yourself and get yourself in a better light. And she absolutely refuses. She absolutely refuses. And all those people that's going to come through and try to have empathy and sympathy for her, we're going to be always referring you back to this mess. But if they should happen to reelect her, because I promise you, I can see it. Regardless of all this, I can absolutely see them reelecting her, because no one will show up. Then the same old people who are happy that she's giving away refrigerators and TVs and stuff that don't even matter at the end of the day, and go and vote for her because they want more TVs and more bingo and more free food and more showtime at the Apollo and more Just Ice rinks built and stuff like that. They'll go and vote her in, and then they'll be worse off than where they were to begin with. Help me understand. And then I'm done with this because I don't want to make this a long video. Why is it that black people get mad when someone says and shows and proves that you're at the bottom of things? Bottom of list we shouldn't be at the bottom of, top of list we shouldn't be at the top of. And then you hear stories like this where people are ready, willing, and able to allow someone to allegedly fleece from you, your community, your government, and offer to give you things that, one, you should be able to get for yourself, and then try to act like, then she, meaning Big Tiff, allegedly tries to act like she's doing you a damn favor. Why aren't you getting those things for yourself is the question. Why is your town so allegedly downtrodden and poor should be the question. That's just my thought process. But that's just me. What the hell do I know? Anyway, child. Keep depending on the government. We had that discussion today as well. Keep waiting for the government, because Big Tiff is the government still. Keith is the government still. All those administrators, all the trustees, Pritzker, Brandon Johnson, all these mayors, all these people, they all the government. Sit around waiting for them to give you something whenever they feel like doing it. But when they don't feel like doing it, don't get mad, because it's at their discretion. Y'all let me know what you think. Big Tiff trying to push out tears to make somebody feel sorry for her, when she just now said that she owns the daggone charity. She created the daggone charity, even though she's been on several different shows saying that she didn't. But y'all gonna still believe this woman and anything that she's child. That's it. That's all. Make sure y'all like this daggone video, comment. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. I see you all in the next one.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Delgado, unask that seat. Unask that seat. Unask that seat.
To express my deepest gratitude to Tiffany Henyard and her team for their commendable efforts to better our community.
Listen, come here.
Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. Your dumb ass say it.